When we think of the word disaster, we don't usually get images in our head of the stars. But the very word may be telling us that we should. Disaster. We hear it so much, usually to illustrate, for example, how your vacation was a disaster after it rained the whole week you were away. But the word is used so frequently today that hardly anyone gives consideration to the question, where does the word disaster come from, and what do its origins reveal about what we might actually be talking about when we use it in conversation? The word disaster is defined as a sudden event that causes great damage or loss of life. An event or fact that has unfortunate consequences. It's even used in courtrooms as a legal term. But why the word disaster? A Google search tells us the word disaster comes from the Italian disastro, which literally translates to ill-starred event. The prefix dis means a lack of or without. This is why when we lack agreement, we disagree. Or if we are without something, it has disappeared. And that leaves us with aster, which might make you think of asteroid, and makes sense since it refers directly to the heavens. But it's also used in words like asterisk, which also makes sense because if you look at an asterisk, it does resemble a star. Google only goes as far back as the Latin origin for aster, but aster goes all the way back to before the origins of Latin. According to Online Etymology Dictionary, the Greek astro means star or celestial body, outer space. But this source also reveals that in ancient Greece, aster not only referred to a star, but to the brightest star in the night sky, Sirius, or the dog star. Probably the most recognized name of all the celestial bodies outside our solar system, Sirius has been revered for millennia by civilizations across the globe. In ancient Egypt, the heliacal rising of Sirius was noticed to coincide with the inundation of the Nile, an event that was so crucial to the people of Egypt that if the inundation was to fail, the consequences on the population would be disastrous. The appearance of Sirius was so reliably consistent with the inundation that if the flood were to fail, it would almost certainly mean that there must have been a lack of, or that they were without, aster. Disaster. It's been said that the stars above are our guiding lights, and the use of the word disaster alludes to the importance that we continue to place on the heavens, whether we even realize it or not. The influence of ancient Egypt, which is just as strong today as it ever was, continues to quietly clue us into who we really are. Don't forget to check out my channel, Beyond Common Knowledge, and click below to subscribe. It costs you nothing but a click, but it means everything to me and other YouTubers out there.